another terrible found footage film that I had to sit through this year. My name is Thomas Cecily Jr., aka Mustached Tom, and now I can finally see why people are really starting to get sick and tired of found footage films. I've already, as I said, saw three terrible found footage films. Starting off with The Gallows seemed which would be an original idea, but it was poorly executed. Then we had M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit, which is just another god-awful M. Night Shyamalan movie. And now we have Paranormal Activity 6, The Ghost Dimension, where this guy and his brother find this camera that can catch ghosts or whatever, and they do the whole bit where they sense the activity and then they set up the cameras and then blah blah blah. We've seen it all in all the previous films, and quite frankly, I'm just tired of this. I mean, let's face it, the acting isn't good as usual, and even since the first Paranormal Activity, I wasn't really ever a fan of this particular franchise, but I did see all the movies just to get myself ready for this load of crap. But I was thinking maybe the next one might be more better. Who knows? Maybe they'll up the ante, as a sequel should try to do. But in the end, the acting stayed the same, the situation stayed the same, and the pretentious explanation in this makes all the other movies even more confusing and convoluted, as they try to connect the other movies to this by saying these two characters in the other movies were like connected and through the film and blah blah blah. Whatever. It's not even all that worth it, to be honest. And the only thing you're gonna get is, ooh, you get to see the activity, and quite frankly, it's not even impressive in the slightest. We have like these black flashes that come through every once in a while, and then there's that first shot where where it looks like they're underwater or something, and then the ghost appears and it's just standing there. Like, is that supposed to be scary? Because I don't know. I'm just looking at it. It's not doing anything. It's just nothing. It's just blah 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 blah. That's it. Like, what is the point of it? I don't know. And quite frankly, just as another side note, it doesn't even have the most intimidating name ever. I mean, we've heard this name before in the previous films, this Toby thing, in which by the end of this movie, I guess spoiler alert if anyone's a fan of this, he like manifests into a physical form or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it just looks like a human. Like what? It doesn't look like anything intimidating, so whatever. So what else is there to say about this movie? I mean, this franchise has gone on for far too long, in my opinion, and it's produced The Gallows. It produced The Visit, two other pieces of shit. So why does this keep happening? Because people just keep seeing these movies, and eventually and hopefully it will just run its course. I mean, maybe this movie will be the last one. Probably not. I mean, people, if they were like scared of the first movie and they were following through, they'll probably end up seeing this movie, and quite frankly, it's not even worth it. I mean, I'm just really kind of. I would prefer, if anyone's gonna watch this review, I would highly recommend watching Bone Tomahawk instead, because that movie was fantastic. The best horror movie that came out this year, there's not even a contest. There is not even a contest. I mean, there were decent movies like, what was that other one I watched? Hidden, I think it was, that I reviewed. Pretty solid movie. I gave it a 7 out of 10, but Bone Tomahawk is easily the much preferred movie, and I would highly recommend people go watch that instead of watching just another generic Paranormal Activity movie. I mean, really, I can't give this anything higher than a 1 out of 10. I mean, it's just not even worth it to give it anything higher. I mean, everything is just the same, except they added one little thing and it wasn't even executed well at all. So, that's the end of that little rant. And it's sad. I love horror, for those of you who don't know, and I want to see it succeed, and I want to see movies like Bone Tomahawk succeed, because those are the movies that are really trying something different, uh, introducing a new type of horror, or, well, not new type of horror, but like doing something that hasn't been seen done in a really long time, instead of doing the typical jump scare bullshit. No. Stop. Be Bone Tomahawk. Be creative. Be original. Be intimidating. My god. So, with that being said, that's the end of this little rant. As I said, this has been Thomas the Jr., aka Mustached Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.